If this video found you, you are about to get paid to exist. Especially if you have been in a period where things seems like nothing is moving, you are asking yourself, everything seems to be against me. Is the universe not listening anymore? Why is the money not coming to me? Well, maybe this is a period where you need to unite again your masculine and your feminine energy when it comes to attracting wealth. Hi beautiful soul, it feels so good to have you here with me today. I've been in a low period, and after that period I got new inspiration to create. Maybe in your own life you are just at a threshold, like I talked in the video for my course Divine Wealth Code that I teach today. It was about being at that threshold right before you receive more. Being in that threshold where you think nothing is working. Maybe it's helping you to gain more clarity. Maybe it's helping you to gain more self-mastery or mastery above your craft. When you are mastering your craft, you also need to open your container in order to be able to receive more of what you want. Receiving wealth, for example, requires that we embrace our feminine energy more. It requires that we can relax in our body in order to allow money, wealth to come to us. Being a self-made person means that when you receive the inspiration, that will be the seed that you plant to call in that future wealth, you actually go ahead to take that action. It is how I could create the wealth receiving activation this Friday. And it was an inspiration that came after on Thursday I couldn't film, although I wanted to. There was so much to do, the circumstances, the energy, because I always listen to my energy. This is how I let go and I say, okay, I will just relax and get prepared to film the next day. So the next day, instead of just filming a YouTube video, my inspiration was actually to create an activation that will be an entry price product. And that's what I did. I followed that inspiration. I took inspired action. One important thing is that when you have that inspiration, don't wait. Take action on it. Because if you wait, the limiting belief, the fear, the self-doubt, they will come and take you away from that inspiration. So the more you heal, the more you become that star for yourself who always take action on the inspiration that she gets, the more it will be easy for you to listen to that self-doubt and say, yes, I know that you are trying to protect me. They want to protect you so that you can survive, right? They want to protect you from too much change that will make you feel like this is not secure. So the more your system can relax, can feel safe, the better you become at receiving. And the more healing you do with inner work, the better it is as well. So that activation, the wealth receiving activation, is a 27-minute video with some gentle inner work. And it helps us to reprogram our money identity and to reprogram our nervous system to be able to receive more money, more wealth, more easily, right? You can check it. I will link it in the description below. So in your own life, what inspiration have you gotten? What seed can you plant right now? Something that can be so easy. It can be easy if you let it be. Use your feminine energy to not overcomplicate things. Because when you use your analytic mind, it's like, oh no, I cannot do it like that because it is not perfect yet, right? You don't need perfection. What you need, what the world needs, is your authentic self, is your authentic experience, is your authentic transformation. Share the things that have transformed you so that someone else can benefit from that. It's not about being perfect. The next point that I want to share with you is to start planting the seeds now. Plan your future, just like having an intention for what you desire. And start taking the next aligned action, the baby steps, something so small that you can do right now to plant the first seed that will be the opening of your future wealth. Imagine that it's already done in the invisible world, and all you have to do is to take those inspired action that will bring it in this reality. The more you rest, the more you access that wisdom, that intuition, that creativity. the more you let your feminine energy be so turned on. Imagine that the more you play, the more money you attract. Imagine that the more you have fun in your life, the more creative spark you get. And the more you can create, the more you are planting seeds for your wealth and for anything that you desire in this life. So when things feel like nothing is working, know that you are at the threshold right before you start receiving more. Like I taught in my course, Divine Wealth Code, that I teach this morning. It is right before you can receive what you have been planting all along. Trust in divine order. There will always be justice, right? When you give, you will receive because of the fair exchange, because of the circulation. Like I said in the video, when you want to attract something, start giving 10% of that away. So if you want to attract 1,000 euros, how can you give 100%, 100 euros of your service to the world? Since the universe hates vacuum, if you start giving, you are saying, yes, I trust, and I'll start giving at that level, and it will bring it to you, maybe in another form, but maybe also in monetary form, in cash. I've lived this so many times already in my life, where I started giving my service of love, maybe through coaching, through offering healing sessions, or through offering my courses, or offering cash to support someone. And then I get something back. Sometimes right immediately, sometimes it takes some time, but you have to be grateful to recognize when the return is here. Sometimes it will be an unexpected source. For me, it's always funny how it comes through the provider, that is my husband, right? And I'm so focused on it coming from my courses or my coaching that I sometimes don't see it. Of course, I'm grateful for it, but I don't see it as the correlation with what I was manifesting. So the aha moment is to open all of your channel, because God is your supply. The universe is your supply. And every way how you can receive that are just channels. Your job, your provider husband, your courses, your business, your coaching, those are all channels. Even finding money on the street, that is just a channel. So let those channels be open and set an amount of money that you will love to attract. But don't control it, but trust, right? Let the desire be alive without controlling and without pressure. Let it be that amount or more for the greatest good of all and from all possible sources, from all possible channels. Alright, gorgeous, I hope that this video really inspires you in a moment where you feel like, oh, things are slow or things feel stuck, to not give up, but to have your creative spark back. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Until next time, stay very inspired. I love you. Mwah.